Woo! Hey everyone, this is Darren from Daily Crypto Trade Signals come to you live from Asia, guys. Great time to be live, and we're going to be talking about what is going on with the crypto markets and what did the Fed just say. The Fed just came out and said something pretty negative when it comes to interest rates, and that is why we saw and are seeing that most of the stock market is down, down. We did see that McDonald's earnings also came in as well, and McDonald's earnings are lower than expected, and that's why we're seeing most of the stock market dropping out there. So we're going to be talking about that. What's going on with Dogecoin? What's going on with the whole crypto market? And what do we need to be aware of? So what Jerome Powell just said really freaking sucks out there. So this is having a bit of a negative impact. Well, not a bit, a huge negative impact on the broader markets out there. But crypto seems to be trying to recover out there, guys. So remember, none of this is financial advice. This is just the OG in-house, expressing my opinion. I'm not a licensed financial advisor out there. So let's take a look at what's going on out there with the market. So you can see that about an hour ago, all of this was red. It was like a sea of red. But we are seeing right now that Ethereum just flipped green slightly. It's up 0.08%. So it's up just a tad, and that's at 22.91 out there. Bitcoin as well is at 42,000. So we're still holding pretty strong at 42,491. We're down almost 0.39. So we're just flipping up. So it looks like all of the crypto markets are trying to flip up. Solana is down 0.65% at $95, so not too shabby. I mean, it's been kind of range bound between like $91 and $102, so it's kind of really range bound. We're seeing XRP is up. Doge right now is down 0.47%. It was down over 0.5% just only moments ago. So it looks like Doge is trying to make a move to the upside. So it looks like that the negative news from Jerome Powell, and basically that news was basically saying that they don't see interest rate cuts coming as soon as expected. Blah blah blah. They still said that the economy is not as good as expected. All the typical stuff that Jerome Powell likes to talk about. So that's what happened. It's kind of spooked the broader market. So people are kind of like El Panico right now. So you can see if you take a look at Dogecoin right now on the daily, you can see that Dogecoin is trading at 0.779, so about 0.078, tongue-tied, early morning here in Asia. You can still see here, guys, that where I am right now, the sun is just coming up. It looks like it's going to be kind of a poopish day out here in Asia. We're getting close to Chinese New Year, so yeah, things are kind of weird and wacky out here. So we are seeing right now that Doge is down 0.43%, and we can see that overall on the daily we had this spike to over 10 cents, which happened in December. But we're seeing that basically we've been really freaking range bound for quite some time. And once again, it's the 0.081 to the 0.078 level. So like I said, on February the 11th, we're going to see that Dogecoin is going to come to this area of confluence as we see a huge descending triangle, and with support at this area here. So if we don't break above the 0.081 area, and the 11th of February is a huge confluence area for Dogecoin, then we're going to break down. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to break freaking down. So overall, we're seeing that crypto is just kind of nothing's really happening, right, with crypto. You can see that for Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin, like I said, is trading at 42,558. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But interestingly enough, for Bitcoin, we're still seeing that the total number of addresses for Bitcoin is increasing. The number of addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin is at an all-time high. We're also seeing right now that the Bitcoin hash rate is also hitting all-time highs. So there's still a lot of goodness out there. We've been really kind of range bound for crypto, which is good. We haven't seen a lot of volatility for Dogecoin. We haven't seen a lot of volatility for Bitcoin. Things are just kind of like, going up, going down, going up, but it's really kind of like in a tight range. So that's kind of what's really happening out there here in crypto land. The broader market are tanking because Jeremy Powell said that interest rate cuts are going to be delayed. Yada yada yada. We're still seeing that BlackRock, and ARK and all the other Bitcoin ETF companies are still buying more Bitcoin. They own almost 4% of the total Bitcoin in supply are owned by the spot Bitcoin ETFs. We're seeing that Grayscale have basically almost stopped selling Bitcoin, so that is pretty good, but it really hasn't aided the market. We're seeing that the Bitcoin fear and greed right now is still at 60. We're seeing that Dogecoin, the amount of volume is also lackluster, but we are seeing that the activity on chain for Dogecoin is continuing to going up. New addresses are going up. Dogetionals are happening. Inscriptions are happening. So we're seeing a lot more on chain activity for Doge. So that's good. That's good. So overall, keep on keeping on. Fundamentally, what's my advice to you right now? Definitely I wouldn't, remember, none of this is financial advice. This is not a good time to sell. We're seeing a tight accumulation, and I think that Bitcoin and Dogecoin and other cryptos right now are coiling up. We're seeing that the range is getting pushed tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And at some point, something's going to give. My feeling is that we have a 60% probability that this tight rangeness that's creating pressure is going to push Bitcoin up out there. We did see that Bitcoin on the 1 hour, we had this descending triangle. There's a bit of a fake out, but we went back down inside this descending triangle, and we're seeing there's a lot of pressure. I think also Dogecoin too. The range is very narrow. We're feeling a lot of pressure. Buyers and sellers are almost neutral. Nobody's getting exhausted. And, the market makers are like scratching their head like, geez, how are we going to take some freaking liquidity out of the market when there's such a tight range? Because when there's such a tight range, the number of longs and shorts are almost equal. So the market makers are like, yeah, what do we do? So I think something has to give. I think this week we'll probably see something giving. And I think that we could probably see a bounce to the upside. I think there's a 60% probability that we'll bounce the upside and a 40% probability that we'll bounce through the downside. Guys, comment. What do you guys think? What do you think the outlook for crypto market is this week? You think we're going up? You think we're going down? My opinion is 60% we're going up. 40% we're going down. That's what I'm thinking. That's what you should be thinking as well. Remember, guys, I appreciate it if you go down there, smash the freaking likes out there. I appreciate it. Do subscribe, share with your friends. It kind of sucks right now because nothing's really happening. But remember, this is not for the faint of heart out there. This is a great time. I think it's still a great time to get into freaking crypto, in my humble freaking opinion out there. So, guys, be blessed, be well. I'll see you all in the freaking next one. Peace out.